Well, hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. Today I come at you with something very serious that I wanted to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about a recent video uploaded by Alexandra Rodriguez. My monologue about this will be titled, "The Truth About My Father, Dramatic YouTube Revelation." In a raw, emotional video, Alexandra Rodriguez, in case you didn't know, she's a YouTube creator with 582,000 subs, confronts a dark chapter from her past, addressing resurfaced letters she wrote years ago, supporting her you-know-what's father's release from prison and his presence at her 2021, I'll get back to that in a minute, wedding. Alexandra reveals the painful truth. Her father was convicted of SAing a 15-year-old, her stepsister, blinded by a longing for a connection with her father who abandoned her at age 2. She admits to being manipulated by his remorseful claims, leading to choices she now deeply regrets. The video sparks intense backlash in the comments, with viewers accusing her of downplaying the victim's trauma and calling her actions vile and disrespectful. Alexandra takes accountability, expressing remorse for her past decisions, but the short 4-minute video leaves many demanding more honesty and sensitivity, questioning whether her career can recover from this controversy. All right, guys, AI wrote that, okay? I couldn't help myself. But the truth is, I never want to talk about things that I don't know something about. I have avoided talking about her dad on my channel because it is not a place that I wanted to take this channel, if you know what I mean. I hate censoring my own speech. I hate saying PDF file. I hate saying SA'd. I hate saying ABU, so I just left it out of my channel. But now I'm going to make a statement because I have experience with this somewhat. Now, not completely. This was a family member, but it was a distant family member. But we did know this, and we used to sort of not really hang out. We used to hang out in the same places when we were young. This was the 90s. I'll get to that in a minute. So we did hang out in a place at another relative's house where this person came often. And we actually met this person's victim before this person was a victim. Okay, so we have experience. This was in the 90s. I was very young. I did not have children. So, 1990s, 2021. In the 1990s, when we found out what happened, even before the criminal part of it happened, done, cut off. We didn't talk about this person, nothing. Out of our lives, gross, you make us puke. That was that. It was the 90s. And I knew enough then. Granted, it wasn't my father, it wasn't a very close relative. It was just a relative, if not mine. But we knew better. Okay? Now, I will say, though, now, occasionally, we do run into this person, and we're cordial. We're not, like, screaming at the top of our lungs, but cordial, we're polite. I have grown children, though. I do not have young children anymore. When we had, this was recently where we started being cordial with this person. Anywho, I don't know, all right, I'm out of the loop. Obviously, I'm a kid. Okay, my hair, I don't have a dryer, so my hair is like 6 foot tall and bulletproof. Yesterday we went to a lake. It was a blast. I have never swam in a lake before, and let me tell you, It was awesome. So while we were driving to the lake, we get internet for a few minutes, and that's when I watched the video. So, yeah. I'm not sure. My biggest beef with this is, why did she come at this now? I don't know. Is it because of Mrs. Snowflake? I don't know. How did the letters resurface recently? I saw the letters maybe about 2 years ago, or at least I saw one of the letters. That's why I mentioned it was written like a fourth grader, because to me, this was, like, I always had thought she could speak and write better. No, she was a grown adult when she wrote this letter. So, she's saying she was manipulated by her father because she desperately wanted a relationship. Okay, guys, so let's put this into perspective. This is Alex we're talking about, right? She didn't know propping bottles were incorrect. There's a lot of other things parent-wise she didn't know. Like, I think the most recent thing that sticks out of my head is she's filming a vlog while her baby's in the tub when he barely sits up. Like, he sits up, but, you know, they flop over at any time. But she's here sitting on the toilet, not with her hands on him, filming a video, okay? She has what we like to call in the South, no common sense. I just made that phrase up. She's literally dumb. Like, literally. Like, literally. Remember, this woman has had no formal education, okay? She thinks she knows everything, which is why she's so dangerous and why I continue to react. So, at this point, I am going to write off this whole incident as her just being stupid. And the worst part about, so what do they call it? Dunning-Kruger effect? You're so dumb that you think you're smart. So I am sure with all her intentions, she meant to make this speech very authentic. Maybe AI wrote it. I don't know. But I'm questioning her motives on why now. And I'm giving her credit for just being dumb. However, if this doesn't tank her channel, nothing will. So, I don't know. I'm out of the loop, guys. I really wanted to come through and make a statement, though, because I had something to say. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. It's just clear as that. Okay? So, in the comments, my comments are completely open. So, say whatever you want. Tell me your thoughts. You know, I'm not going to rip her to shreds, even though I still feel like ripping her to shreds, because I thought we had a deal, yet I still have 10 strikes on my channel. So maybe I'm just bitter, all right? Which I probably am, because I work very hard for this channel. So yes, I'm still bitching about the 10 strikes, because they're still there. They're still looming over my head while I'm in this beautiful paradise with no internet. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to catch you on the next one.